I'll share my husband with you, my friend.
What's it
It
there?
dey reach that,
You know the serious.
it gets to that point. True story. Brenda and Tasha, ride or die, forever friends. They live the lifestyle together. They were both like expensive sex workers, having affairs with celebrities, rich old men, big shots. They go vacation. Normally three songs with rich dudes. They fly them out and all this stuff. But Brenda had a really broke friend. They've been dating for so long. So before,
Broke boyfriend.
yeah, broke boyfriend. Sorry, they've been dating for so long before she even started the game with Tasha. But this dude didn't know Brenda was like a rich. Oh, you get what I'm saying? So, but Tasha was always eating on Brenda. Why you there with this guy self? He's not the one paying your bills. Sometimes he even they send her money. I bet cut him off. Let's focus on the bag together. Brenda was like, no, that dude, now my ride or die. You've been together since day one. Before all this, we are more than lovers. So whenever they go on this trip and they come back, the boyfriend usually comes over, to their house, and Tasha always gives him a cold shoulder. Always they rubbish the dude quite, how they be now. Like boy minds his business because the guy was like cool and normal,
macho.
and now he's working menial jobs, at the same time putting his CV out there. So whenever Tasha sees the guy, she dey always the vex, she dey irritate her because this guy too broke to deal with this my friend. So during one trip, when they traveled for
That be your friend's problem, not
yeah,
yours.
during that trip when they traveled for like one appointment, Brenda got pregnant. They had to do like an abortion again, but unfortunately it made her sterile, so she can't get pregnant anymore. She cried so bad, and Tasha comforted her, don't worry, everything will be fine. It's not the end of the world. They not tell anybody, not even tell her boyfriend. So after years passed, she got over it. Even her boyfriend, she not tell her, like I said. So fast forward, both girls were seriously approaching 40, and the demand for the game of young girls. They weren't going on these expensive, high-paying trips anymore with men. Everybody thought they find out to like settle down, get family. This Brenda boyfriend now, he has a good job, so he proposed to her. They got married. If you see how Tasha cried seriously during the wedding ceremony,
She's going to miss
like people were like, she loves her friend so much. Tears of joy. For where Tasha they cry, say she not get anybody. I ride or die, or they leave her like this. So she even went home after the wedding ceremony, called her mom. She was crying, complaining, oh mama, I'm tired, I'm lonely. My friend just got married. Now fast forward, Brenda couldn't give birth because of that sterile stuff. Ben always confronted her, like it will happen, no pressure, God's time is the best. Ben had to stay away from his mom and family because they were always asking how far una no go born, no kids yet. So Ben had to like fight them off, like leave my wife alone, God will give us a child. So normally Tasha visits her bestie often. Brenda husband is soft caring, so Tasha